Hello and welcome to the 3-Minute Quran Study, the place where we uncover hidden references within the Quran. In our quest to understand the origins of the Quran, today we want to look at a Jewish apocryphal text which left its traces in the Holy Book of Islam, the Testament of Abraham. The text narrates how Abraham ascends into heaven, where he is shown wondrous signs. The first thing Abraham witnesses upon entering heaven is the judgment of the souls. In the Testament of Abraham, it is described as follows. And between the two gates there stood a terrifying throne with the appearance of terrifying crystal, flashing like fire, and upon it sat a wondrous man, bright as the sun, like unto a son of God. Before him stood a table like crystal, all of gold and byssus. On its right and on its left stood two angels holding papyrus and ink and pen. In front of the table sat a light-bearing angel holding a balance in his hand. On his left there sat a fiery angel, altogether merciless and relentless, holding a trumpet in his hand, which contained within it an all-consuming fire for testing the sinners. And the wondrous man who sat on the throne was the one who judged and sentenced the souls. The two angels on the right and on the left recorded. The one on the right recorded righteous deeds, while the one on the left recorded sins. And the one who was in front of the table, who was holding the balance, weighed the souls. And the fiery angels who held the fire tested the souls. And Abraham asked the commander-in-chief Michael, "What are these things which we see?" And the commander-in-chief said, "These things which you see, pious Abraham, are judgment and recompense." In Surah 50, the Quran also talks about the judgment of the souls. Like with Adam and Eve, the story in the Quran is truncated and difficult to understand without context. But after hearing the passage from the Testament of Abraham, we can now clearly see what is described there. As the two recording angels, one sitting to the right and the other to the left, note everything, not a word does a person utter without having a vigilant observer ready to write it down. And the trumpet will be blown. This is the day you were warned of. The image painted here is clearly taken from the apocryphal original. In Surah 53, the Quran once again refers to the passage in the Testament of Abraham. Have you seen the one who turned away and gave little and then refrained? Does he have knowledge of the unseen, so he sees? Or has he not been informed of what was in the scriptures of Moses and of Abraham, who fulfilled his obligations? That no bearer of burdens will bear the burden of another, and that there is not for man except that good for which he strives, and that his effort is going to be seen. Then he will be recompensed for it with the fullest recompense. Here the Quran explicitly refers to the scripture of Abraham, which in this case is the before-mentioned Testament of Abraham, wherein judgment and recompense are described. Given the popularity of this apocryphal text among Christians, it is no surprise that the writers of the Quran alluded to it as well. In the next episode, we will look at what is maybe the most obvious Aramaic Christian influence on the Quran. Until then, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.